Now, certain people have beef with me. I would say I have beef with certain people too. Like with Spartan and Konkrete. I got beef with those guys. I don't like these guys personally. This has nothing to do with crump. But if I got to get rid of them in the crump way, I'll do that. But I can't stand these guys. These guys, they're sickening. So I have crump beef. I just have to handle that in crump. So it's not healthy. So that I don't engage in the back and forth because it's not going to be healthy. We session with each other, but most of all, we battle each other. Opposed from labbing around each other. When that action, if you're in the action in the fam, you're definitely getting battled. So I beat them coming in. I beat them as they grow. I beat them when they get their names. I beat them after they get their names. I beat them when they die again, and then they resurrect because of trauma bonding. In this case, what am I running from? How could I run? I know all of the things that I've given you. And from the looks of it, you have not improved it. You know why? Because you don't know what it is, because you were given it. Students, I don't need to finish that saying. You cannot be greater than the master. I am a master at crump. So I ain't never ran from no Konkrete. I'm tired of whooping a man. I'm tired of whooping on Spartan. He's little NY, right? He was little NY. I was big NY. Now he's doing a whole debacle about you were little NY. He came into the fam on a kill off. This is how we welcomed him on. I know this guy. He cannot buck with me. They cannot. They have good rounds sometimes. Not lately. But if they have a slither of, I think you get tight eyes. Do you know what it's going to take to be? I know everything you're about to do. In crump, you're about to arm swing, you're about to chest on me. These are my tools. You can't even battle me because you're battling with crump. You're going to battle with another style. So that I hate that running. Like, I don't have to run from these guys. These guys are still bleeding out from the last time. This is why they're all mad. If I don't battle, I have no enemies. But look at all my enemies. And it comes from battling. So I'm trying to give everybody else the time to heal. I don't want to come out talking about people running now dead end. That boy ran. Now, me leaving the event after the wasteland because Spartan is clapping, I don't know what. Spartan clapping, it don't mean action. People clap at movies. People clap at school. People clap in their house. Clapping don't mean nothing. Not to me. That dancing speak. I didn't dance for 5 to 7 minutes all up in front of you and all up in the place at the day before. Ain't nobody holding you back from dancing. But he ain't got that 10K. Now, the reason why I charge Spartan, y'all know it well. He owes me money. He's a scammer. So in order for him to be the boss, which he thinks he is, he's going to have to pay something. It's not free. He hasn't learned that in his life, and that's the reason why he is in the position that he's in. But if he wants the rounds with me, I have no problem whooping this man into a new mind. I have done it so many times. Spartan ain't even the coldest dude out. Like he an easy one. He an easy bop. Like it's just he's really not. He's not dangerous like that. But he had a viciousness. He had an aggressiveness. He got that. From the area he was in. He was in the Eyex fam, in the NY fam. You had to be aggressive, or you would have been dead on arrival. So that aggression has to turn into skill or action or talent or know-how or science or get off. And he just has none. He has a loud mouth and loud hands. But I had my mom there, my nephews, my nieces, I had my wife there. I don't have no problem getting off on all y'all. I'm in a hostile environment already. Clapping don't mean dancing. They gonna clap when you go down too. So yes, I left because he didn't have a 10K. I said 10K. He was trying to make it seem like, I'm bringing 5, you bringing 5. No, I ain't bringing no money in because I train you. I made up crump. You learned crump from me. There is no rounds for you to call out. I have to accept and I have to waste my time. So you got to pay a price. I said 10K. He was acting like he had it. He started going around. You know how niggas lie. They just run around like they got money. He ain't have it. If he had 10K, he would dress better. I'm going to get off that. And I got a new rule. I ain't battling nobody that I trained for years and that used to be under me. So that's my new rule for y'all to go, oh, why you ducking the smoke? You ducking the smoke. You saying this after I done trained 10 years with this person. No, he does not get to battle me unless I change my mind. But that's my new rule. If I taught you and I've battled you for 12 years straight, I ain't battling you no more. I ain't never trained Ronnie. And I ain't never had him as a little homie. So, boom, 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 boom. I get to call him out. Up in a real way. You really have to be on your toes because if you get killed off in the midst of crump beef, that's when it really matters. Like, this is what makes kill-offs hurt. If the beef is on, I'll take you back to the cage 3. Why was that moment so impactful? Now, even though we knew we were going to battle each other, it was like, of course, Hitman is my dog at this time. So I'm like, let's make something. Let's bring you out. You're going to have to work. I'm gonna really battle you, but let's showcase who you really are. And let's it was scripted. It was a scripted thing as far as we knew we were going to battle. So we didn't have to make up no call out reason, no crump beef. But in preparation, you got his group and his homies, and then I'm hearing things from the grapevine. Oh, Hitman think he better than you. Like, so it starts to get into a different realm. So the cage 3 it turned into a beef battle. It wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be big homie battles little homie in public to make the little homie shine. It wasn't to whooping them in the house on the regular. So when I bring them out, I'm bringing them out to showcase them like, look at this guy. And they just take that and they do whatever. But it was a crump beef because I didn't like the mob. I didn't like how the mob was moving. I don't like groups that represent what we were trying to come out of, like the gang activity, the stupidity, the foolishness. If I see a group like that in crump, you got diss tracks coming out, I'm going to come after you. Like, I'm talking about you crazy, and I will come dance. It irks me. So the mob had that feel, even though I used to be a part of the mob because those were my little homies, and I support what my little homies do until it starts to tip off to the left a little bit. So it became a crump beef battle. I had a problem with the mob. Hitman is the leader, so you got to go. The underground's going to die tonight. That was a beef. It's not like a personal, it's a crump beef. In crump, I will oppose this consistently. And just so happens that as casualties, the people fall because in order to beat the group, you got to beat the people. So I'm the leader. I got to take out the leader. And that's what made it beefy. So when people are like, oh, this is beefy, their butting heads is consistent. It's no call outs to it. When it's crump beef, every time I see you, it's no need to call out. Ain't no who going first. We're sparking it in some way. I almost forgot. There's somebody else with another title. Now, I ain't got nothing to say unless you put hardcore on it. I don't got nothing to say. Y'all can wrap y'all belts around. Y'all can whoop kids with y'all belts. I don't care what you do with your belt. But if it has anything to do with hardcore, I got a problem. Now, this is not crump beef. It's not crump beef. So it's out of the category of crump beef, but it's in the category of calling out. So, Dread. I don't know how the belt situation is going, but you got a hardcore something. That's a half. So whatever that is, I'm going to need half of that. Dead End didn't want to catch it. I know you're more game than Dead End. And I know you in Vegas. I know you under Crush. I done already told Crush what it is. I'm coming to Vegas to get you. I want that belt. We can talk about it or we can buck about it. Now, I know you like to prove yourself. There's nothing you can prove to me, but I know you like to dance, so we can get that in. I want that belt off of your hands too. Unless somebody come talk to me about making hardcore rules. Because last time I checked, hardcore is legendary, which is ER, which is 50, which is my brother. Nobody spoke to me, so now I'm speaking to you. And you know what? Slayer, you too. You the one that made all this stuff up. What's going on in your organization, bro? I need the rounds from you too, for not discussing it with me and not taking action on Dead End and making him pay a penalty for ducking battles, claiming hardcore. I don't care about the backstory. I want Dread. If I can't get Dread, I want Slayer. If I can't get Slayer, I'll take a Walao. Whoever. I need all three is good, or we can make the bank with one. Mainly, I want Dread because he's touching hardcore. I want to get at Walao because he talks too much. And Slayer because he didn't handle business in the movement. So, I have no beef with Slayer. It's not crump beef. Me and Slayer have had a crump beef before. So, you didn't handle your business, man. So, this is just business. You're still my bro, but my God, you got to pay for that. You should have got him. You should have got him, but you didn't do it. So, okay. Dread, I need half of that. I don't know if the belt is split between ER and Disco, but I'm coming for ER's part. So whatever that is, I want half. And if Walao is around, pop, he gone too. Vegas next stop. I issued the call out. You know what it is. And ain't no gimmicks. As soon as I see you, boom, straight. Let's see. I want to see the L's. I want to see the hardcore. I want to see the legendary. I got to see it. So I'll see you guys next time. And I will be recording it too. Y'all can record it. Everybody know what it is. So another call out. Ty issues another call out. It's like, why are you battling these people? Anything hardcore, I'm coming to sniff you out. You can do what Dead End did, but Dead End's end is inevitable. I done already ran it with Dread so many times, so this is just off the strength of hardcore. I want to see. I can't wait. And I'm coming to Vegas. Bring all your people that like to talk there. And we gonna buck it out straight. All right, y'all. Peace.